Hello everybody, this is Daryl, Passing Lane Motors, and today we're going to go over our 1952 F1 pickup that we have in. We're going to do the undercarriage shoots of it here and let everybody see how nice and solid this little truck is. This is a 1952 F1. It does have a 289 with a 4-speed in it and a Ford 9-inch rear end, power steering, power brakes, and air conditioning. So no further ado, let's get involved here and let's show you what the bottom of the truck looks like. We'll start off up here up front. It does have power brakes. They are drum on all 4 corners. It does have a straight axle with the, it has Toyota power steering, which is more in a rack and pinion style. It does have the straight axle still under the front, new leaf springs. It does have shocks on it here. The truck drives really nice. If you can get up here and see, we'll try to get a better shot here of the frame. The frame is super solid. The front bumper mounts are really nice and solid up under here. There's no rust on anything. It comes all the way up here to the front. The front valance here, this is metal. Both front fenders have been replaced and they are fiberglass. The running boards here are glass also, which make sure that there's no rust involved there. As we get underneath the truck here, these are the pans here. They're real nice and solid. It doesn't have stainless steel exhaust, but the exhaust is really good and solid here. It comes down, it comes off of exhaust manifolds, I do believe, or shorty headers, excuse me. It's a 289 under here, manual fuel pump, 289, shorty headers, 4-speed transmission. These are the support brackets right here for the transmission. Everything is nice and dry. Here's the rear seal on the transmission. You can see there's a little surface rust here. There's no leaks in the rear of the transmission. The rear main seal of the truck is nice and dry. The pan is dry. The front main seal here is super dry. There's no leaks whatsoever in the front. So the drive gear of this truck looks really nice. It does look like an original drive shaft. Comes back to a Ford 9-inch rear end. Has a Ford 9-inch rear end. It is an open rear end. It's not a posi. Has a Ford 9-inch open. The leaf springs back here you can see up here in the frame. Just how solid the frame is. There's no rust holes anywhere up in here. The frame is really solid. All your bed supports. The bed is really beautiful and been redone. The emergency brake works. Here's the emergency brake actuator there. The cable comes back to it. These trucks are known to rust up in here around where the rear swing arm bracket is. This one is super solid. These are your supports for your running boards. No rust on any of this stuff. Take the light back here in the back. The truck does have a gas tank out of a '66 Ford Mustang that's been put in it. Here's the rear bumper supports. No rust in the frame all the way back. Well, this has actually been added on to the frame there. This has lowered the bumper a little bit. But the rear frame of the actual bed of the truck is in super great shape. And there's no rust in it. Here's the frame, the upper part of the frame and the back underneath the bed. Very nice. Here's the other bumper support over here. Not bumper support, excuse me. The rear spring bracket is bolted in. The frame is super nice and solid all the way around back here. This is where they added that support for this rear bumper right here. And so that's on both sides, but it's been welded to the frame. The frame is good and solid. Like I said, it is a Ford 9-inch rear end, so a really heavy duty rear end. So anybody looking at this truck, it's a super clean, neat piece underneath. It's not show detailed, but it is really nice and clean. It does have power brakes. There's the booster. It's down under the frame. It does have power steering. It's done in a rack and pinion style on the power steering. It has shorter headers, shorty headers on it. The exhaust is good and solid. It's just regular exhaust, so it does have a little surface rust on it, but there's no holes in it anywhere, and it's very solid. No leaks in the transmission or rear end. So one more time, this is Daryl, Passing Lane Motors. It's a 1952 Ford F1 289 4-speed, power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, beautiful bed and toolbox. Thanks so much for looking and have a great day. Hope this helps you out. Bye now.